Welcome to today's game between the U18 Cole Harbor Marsh and Milco Hunters and the Bage Valley Wildcats. And net tonight for the Hunters, number 31, Colby O'Shaughnessy. And net for the Wildcats, number 29, Maddox Newman. And starting on defense for the Hunters, number 3, Schaefer Gibbs, and number 2, Liam Worth. On offense, number 23, Nate Boudreau, number 15, Liam McKnight, and number 13, Cameron Urquhart. On defense for the Wildcats, number 55, Jacob Seaman, and number 12, Jeremy Wilson. On offense, number 21, Hunter Hood, number 7, Isaac Connolly, and number 88, Eric Hanley. Right now, Wildcats pressuring the puck in the Hunters' end. Fletcher trying to drive that to the net. Seaman stops that puck before it gets too far, but the Wildcats are offside. Nate Boudreau with it, getting some speed. Pass that off the side. Bank pass comes back to Hickey. Hickey bumps that ahead to Stoddard. Stoddard looking for a play, coming down the side. Coming up to Fletcher, stepping in for a clapper. Sinclair, and turned aside by O'Shaughnessy. Coming the other way now, Ludi. Gets it down low, chasing after that puck. Good hit there by Sinclair. Coming out around the net, Arnold over to Fletcher. Fletcher to the middle for Stoddard. Puck gets away there from the Wildcats, dumped in by the Hunters. Hickey over to Arnold. Sinclair knocks that puck away, gets it back, shipping and going. Has it coming down the right side. Trying to move that up to Fleming. No ice there as it hits the stick of Hawko. Switch with it over to Hawko. Moved up ahead to Ludi. Ludi down the side. Shot. Newman easily turns that aside. Hunters put it back down low. Controlling the puck in the corner. Gerard steals it. Slides that across to Max Hanley. He gets the red line. He dumps that in deep. Good reverse it there by Hanley. Puck passed across by the Hunters. Hawko moves it ahead. Tipped into the zone by Baldwin. Hanley with it behind the net. Moving it up the right side boards. Wildcats going under pressure. Hunters come out with it. Shot from the Hunters there. Remy Beliveau with the shot up top now. Dished over to the side. One-timer by Baldwin. And good block by the Wildcats. Hanley trying to move it up the boards. Puck coming down low. Grabbed. And that's going to be iced there by the Wildcats. Grabbed by Kerrigan, slides it over to the D. But puck iced. (17-13) left to go here in the first period. And off the draw. Puck getting wrapped around the zone. Grab now by Betts. Betts with it. Up ahead to Pay. Pay trying to come in with this. Throws it to the middle. Kerrigan can't get it. Taking it around the outside. Baldwin shoots it in. Puck behind the net now on the sides. Gets around Seaman. Down low with it. Hum looking for an option. Goes up to the point. Shot by Gibbs. Fans on it. And there goes Connolly. Hum on the back check. Dives and knocks that puck away from Connolly. Hood gets up trying to get that loose puck. Puck flicked out of the zone. Wilson back to get it. Wilson with it, looking for a play. Cuts back over to Seaman. He takes that. Trying to go back to Wilson. Hunters pick off that puck. Thrown in front. Almost slipped behind Newman and in. Puck moved up to the point. Shot's going to miss. Coming over to Eric Hanley now. Hanley trying to get that puck out. And he will. Taking it down the side. Thrown to the middle. Hood. Fans on his shot. Puck coming to the side now. Connolly with it. Put down low by Eric Hanley going after it. Sinclair coming in for the pressure, and puck flicked out. Grabbed now by Seaman. Seaman trying to move it up the side. Seaman up the boards. Puck held in there by Kalita. Fletcher picking up the puck in his own zone, looking for a play. coming down and around now. Makes his way through the middle, coming in, and he rips a shot, and good glove save there by O'Shaughnessy. And off the draw in the D zone here for the Hunters. Wildcats get control of it. Shot there by Fletcher. That's going to be a good save by O'Shaughnessy. Flicked into the zone now by the Hunters. Picked up by Hickey. Hickey looking for an option. He banks that off the boards. Puck to Sinclair. Sinclair to Hickey. Hickey back across to Arnold. Arnold coming in with it. Ripped a shot. Tipped high over the net. Puck back to Hickey. Hickey trying to move down low. Grabbed now by Ludi. Ludi moves that back over to his other D. Shot out of the zone by Swift. Hickey gets it near the blue line. Puts it back up into the mess. Sinclair, good move. Coming in. Has it near the red line. Coming in. Shots. And good save by O'Shaughnessy. Rebound cleared away by the Hunters. Grab now by Fletcher. Fletcher to Fleming. And Fleming's going to cough it up. Puck lost. Wildcats back to get it. Gerard looking for an option. Fake pass there. Coming up. Just going to go off the board to get into a safer space. Baldwin with it. Baldwin over to Peyton Boudreau. Grabbed now by Martin. Martin moves that puck over to Remy Beliveau. Beliveau coming in. The shot. Betts on it now. Takes it down, trying to come up the middle. Stoddard almost offside. Betts back to Stoddard. Bumped ahead to Kerrigan. Loose puck. Kerrigan trying to move to Stoddard. Puck comes out of the zone. Seaman with it now, regrouping his own end over to Max Hanley. Hanley up to Hood. Hood has Stoddard with him. To Stoddard in the middle. And puck covered up by O'Shaughnessy. Ozone draw for the Wildcats. Off the draw. Hanley trying to get a shot. Gets past him, coming the other way. McKnight. His shot misses net. Puck bounces in front up to the point. Gibbs with the shot. And that's going to get through. Good save by Newman. Connolly bumps it for Hood. Hood over to Eric Hanley. Hanley coming in. Back to the middle. Slips past everybody. Connolly going to get there first. He's knocked away from that puck. Hood going after it. Steals it. Shot. Good save by O'Shaughnessy. In front for Hood. Can't quite put it in. Comes behind the net now. Eric Hanley wraparound attempt. Rebound pops out. Connolly going for it. Good back check by Eric Hanley. Puck getting wrapped around the zone now. Grabbed by Worth. Worth just flicks it out. Wilson up to Connolly. Connolly just going to dump it into the zone. Gibbs with it. Trying to pass it out of the zone. Kalita falls over on the invisible stick, and Gibbs shoots it into him by accident. McKnight trying to move that puck ahead. Pay coming in to pick it off. Pay entering the zone over to Fletcher. Shot by Fletcher. Pay trying to get there. Battle for the puck. Moving around the boards. Big hit by Pay. Grabbed now by Boudreau. Nate Boudreau coming down the side. Pass picked off. Bumped ahead to Fletcher. Fletcher over to Jesse Sinclair. Good cutback there by Sinclair, looking for an option. Pushes it up ahead. Grabbed by Hickey. Hickey over to Jesse Sinclair. All the way across to Arnold. Arnold shot high. Very, very high. Jesse Sinclair on it. And he gets creamed from behind. No call. Coming in for some support. Fletcher Page trying to get a shot off. Fans on it. And good stretch pass ahead by the Hunters. And Andrew Urquhart snows Newman as he goes in for the stop. The Wildcats not happy about that. D-zone draw now for the Wildcats. Lining up for it. And off the draw, battle for the puck. Puck comes over to Fleming. Fleming takes it down the right side. Trying to make a pass to Betts. Hum plays it perfectly. Scoops up the loose puck, cuts back. Over to Peyton Boudreau. And he trying to make a spin move. Loses the puck. Shawn State forced to cover it up. Still nothing. 10:40 left in the first period. Off the draw, puck getting wrapped around Morris with it. Coming down the side. Passes it across, and nice move to get in tight. Shot, rebound. Belleville puts it over the net. Morris moves that puck over to Baldwin. Baldwin gets in tight, can't quite score, and then rebound sailed high by Belleville. Fleming gets that puck down low. Put back in front for Fleming by Kerrigan. Doesn't quite get it. Seaman with it now. Up ahead to Connolly. Connolly coming in. Worth angling. Connolly with the fake pass. Holds on to it. Puts it in front. And Hood scores. And with that, we have our TV timeout. Perfectly timed. We'll be back in a minute here.
Today's game is fueled by Some Good, the clean, natural hydration shots trusted by athletes across Atlantic Canada. Packed with unfiltered apple cider, electrolytes, and no artificial junk, Some Good keeps you hydrated the right way, whether you're on the ice, in the gym, or cheering from the stands. It tastes unreal, it's good for you, and it supports local. Grab a Some Good and feel the difference. Hydration made simple, performance made better.
And with that, our TV time was over. Scoring the first goal tonight for the Wildcats, number 21, Hunter Hood. For Hood, that's his 11th goal and 26th point on the season. Getting the assist, number 7, Isaac Connolly. For Connolly, and that's his 20th assist and 28th point on the season. And also getting an assist, number 19, Sam Stoddard. For Stoddard, that will be his 5th assist on the season and 9th point. 9:35 left to go here in the first period. Wildcats leading 1-0 now. Battle for the puck along the boards. Coming down low. Hood finishes hit there on McKnight, and he comes out with the puck. Trying to bump it ahead to Stoddard. Stoddard mishandles it, and I think it hits a glove in the Wildcats bench. It's going to be a whistle. A face-off in the Wildcats zone. 9:17 left to go here in the first period. Ozone draw here for the Hunters, looking to tie it up. Off the draw. Gibbs passes that puck over. Shot, rebound sitting there. And no one can get there. Hanley with it, coming the other way. Nice move to get in tight. Rips a shot. And good save there by O'Shaughnessy. Battle for the puck along the boards. Hunters just flick it out. Arnold gets in near center ice. Moves it back for Hickey. Hickey over to Arnold. Arnold across to Fletcher. Fletcher trying to come in. Ludy's going to angle him and take that puck. Arnold gets that puck back in his own zone, looking for a play. Gets that to Jesse Sinclair. Kicked up the boards to Hanley. And Eric Hanley coming with it. Takes it down the side. Over to Sinclair. Shot by Sinclair and blocked. Sinclair blocks the pass. Comes right to Fletcher. Shot. It's gonna. Good save there by O'Shaughnessy. Battle for the puck as it comes out. Betts keeps it in. Coming from below the goal line. Fletcher trying to come on the attack with Betts, and they'll put the play offside. 8:01 left to go here in the first period. Off the draw, Hawko has a puck coming down the side with it. Max Hanley to Betts. Betts gets a stick on it, tips it down into the zone. Hawko wrapping it around. Morris picks it up. Never mind. No, he doesn't. Gerard with the shot. He's going to miss. O'Shaughnessy slides way over his net to catch that one. 7:44 left to go here in the first period. Off the draw, Hum with that puck, getting wrapped around the boards. Morris on it. Morris trying to get that to Gerard. Gerard over to Morris. Morris moves it over to Belleville. Belleville gets it down low, and it looks like the Wildcats have a penalty. And go to the box there for the Wildcats, number 9, Hedrick Gerard. 2 minutes for slashing. And shot hits the post. Hunters almost made it. 1-1 here. 11 seconds into the power play. Puck coming down the ice. Gibbs with it, regrouping. Gibbs over to Swift. Swift trying to move it ahead. Pass blocked by Seaman. Shot that's going to miss, go behind the net. Grab now, Ludy up top to Swift. Back to Ludy. Trying to put it down low. Glove down, sent back up top by Martin. Swift down low to Martin again. And Seaman, good forecheck there by Seaman. Forces the Hunters to cough out the puck. And sent down the ice by Wilson. 1:05 left to go here on the power play as O'Shaughnessy leaves that behind his net for Gibbs. Gibbs coming around, trying to move that to Swift. Gets a little too far in front of Swift. But Belleville picks it up, enters the zone, and Fletcher gets around Gibbs. 2-on-2. Fletcher to Jesse Sinclair in the middle. Shot, and it looks like it's a penalty on the play. Go to the box now for the Hunters. Number 3, Schaefer Gibbs. 2 minutes boarding. And now we got 4-on-4 for 41 seconds, and then it'll be a minute 19 of power play for the Wildcats. Off the draw, grabbed by Hawko. Hawko looking for a play, moving it up the boards. Hood going back in after it, just a little too far in front of him. Arnold with it now, over to Hickey. Hickey, back to Connolly, coming down with it. Connolly to Arnold. Arnold drops it for Hood, and Hood somehow keeps the puck. Slides that down low for Arnold, coming in on O'Shaughnessy. Rebound there. Arnold trying to move it in front for somebody, cutting back with it. Poke checks it to Hood, quickly knocked away from him. And now it's going to be flicked out of the zone by Worth. Hood quickly gets it back, turning it around, trying to pass it to the middle for Hickey, and Hawko drops his stick to block the pass. Max Hanley coming in down the left side now. He slides that down low for Jesse Sinclair. Power play. Power play now for the Wildcats. Fletcher to Seaman. Seaman down low for Hanley. Hanley, Seaman, switch. Shot. Trying to get a tip off there. Kerrigan up top for Hanley, and the puck comes out of the zone. Wildcats recover it. Puck up to Fletcher. Coming in the middle, dishes it to the outside for Sinclair. Up top for Hanley. Sorry, Kerrigan. And now over to Seaman. Seaman shot, blocked, knocked aside. Fletcher back up to the point for Sinclair. Back to Fletcher. Seaman coming across, and Fletcher just steps through the middle. Over to Sinclair. Shot. Good save by O'Shaughnessy. Grabbed now by Sinclair. 4 seconds left. Sinclair with it. Trying to slide it down low. And line held by Seaman. And coming straight off the bench is Morris. Taking that puck from Seaman. Pass across there on the rush by Nate Boudreau. Trying to go to Bellevaux. Puck comes up to the point. Shot there from Peyton Boudreau. Can't quite make its way in. 3:50 left to go in the first period. Wild Hunters this season, they're 6th place in the league. They're 4-18. Wildcats, they're 4th in the league, and they're 12-11-1. And the head-to-head record for these two teams is 2-0 for the Wildcats here in this one. So Hunters looking to break their 2-game losing streak against the Wildcats. Wildcats looking to extend it to 3, and Stoddard coming in here. Puck gets Swift trying to send it out of the zone. Hits Stoddard in the face and just shoots up into the air. Puck's still in the O-zone right now for the Wildcats. Battle for the puck. Hickey trying to slide it past. Hickey trying to not let Morris get past him, but puck's going to be just offside there. Karen Urquhart almost took a shot after the whistle there. He would have surely been beaten if he had. .325 left to go in the first period here. Still trailing by 1 are the Hunters. Off the draw. Betts with it. Moves that to Fleming. Fleming with it. Stops up. Coming in over to Stoddard. Rips a backhand shot. Good save there by O'Shaughnessy. 3:15 left to go here in the first period. And off the draw. Battle for it. Fleming with it. To Fletcher. Fletcher almost puts that one in there. Sorry, not Fletcher, Stoddard. Hickey to Betts. Nice saucer pass. Betts going to get it in zone and going for a change. Fleming only one on the forecheck. Swift over to Hawko. Hawko with it. Moves it ahead. Kerrigan trying to get that puck to Fleming. Fleming just heading for the bench after that pass isn't close enough to him. Hawko on it. Looking for a play. Gets around Eric Hanley. Coming up on Kerrigan. And Hawko gets around him too. Dumps it down low when he comes up against Arnold. And Hickey couldn't do anything there. So he dumps it going after it. Arnold gets it out. Going glassing out. Comes right back to Hawko. Hawko trying to stretch it. Arnold picks it off over to Eric Hanley, but knocked ahead anyway by Cameron Urquhart. Urquhart takes it down low. Grabbed now by Andrew Urquhart. Wrap around attempt, trying to put that puck in at the point. Hum. Shot gets through, tipped on goal. Newman with the save. Martin coming around with it. Fans on his pass, cycles it down low. Grabbed by Andrew Urquhart. Shot by Martin, goes up into the netting. 1:45 left to go in the first period here. Wildcats trying to go into the second period with this 1-goal lead, but they've been close to losing it a few times. Off the draw, shot from Martin, blocked, comes back to him for a second shot, can't get it off. Fleming with it now. Moving up the boards, Hood skates into it. He has Conley with him coming in on Hum. Takes it to the middle, over to Connolly. Trying to go across to Fleming. Grabbed by Ludi. Ludi wheels it in. Drop pass there, shot, blocked. Somehow gets towards Newman. He makes the save. Hood taking it the other way. Moves that over to Connolly. And Fleming just generationally offside. Like, it was not close at all. Coming down the side, Hum fake pass, gets around Fleming, takes it to the outside, coming in, toe drag, cut back by Hum, up top to the point, Martin with it, fake shot, keeps going down with it, Hood forcing him to the outside, but he puts it right back up top. Shot, puck just sitting there, cleared away by Wilson. Hood runs into Connolly, Wells trying to get that puck out, but he will manage to get it out anyway. Worth trying to quickly pass that back to Hum, misses, but lucky bounce brings it right back to Hum. Up ahead to Andrew Urquhart, cuts to the middle, shot, and misses. Nate Boudreau now down the side wall. Up to Gibbs, shot from Gibbs, Newman, butterfly, easy save there. Seaman trying to wrap it around, Gibbs barely keeps it in. Seaman controlling the puck in his own zone now. Lots of pressure from Nate Boudreau. Bumps it back to Wilson, Jesse Sinclair. Kalita springs up, jumps on that puck. Kalita coming in on Seaman. Seaman forces a shot, 2 seconds left. And that's going to be the end of the period. So far after one, Wildcats leading 1-0 with the shots being, I don't know, because they're not on the scoreboard. We'll be back to second period, 10 to 15 minutes. Actually, they just announced the shots. Wildcats outshooting the Hunters 18-11. Now we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome to the second period of the game between the U18 Martian Milco Hunters and the Valley Wildcats. So far after one, Wildcats leading 1-0. So far after one, Wildcats leading 1-0 with the shots being 18-11 for the Wildcats. Each team had one power play during the first period and a little bit of 4-on-4, but the goal was not a power play goal. Sinclair with it, moves that puck into the zone. Hunters on the breakout. Gibbs up to Nate Boudreau, tipped ahead, trying to skate into that one. Cameron Urquhart. Jesse Sinclair with it. Some open ice there. He taken down to Cameron Urquhart. Good hit there by Seaman. Battle for it. Trying to throw that puck in front. Hits the stick, goes up and hits the roof. 19:06 left to go in the second period. Off the draw, ozone draw for the Hunters. Moved out of the zone by Eric Hanley, up to Connolly. Connolly coming in down the side to the front. Hood puts it in for the second goal of the night. And nothing O'Shaughnessy can do in net there. Nothing O'Shaughnessy can do at all. Hood's in front all alone, just taps that puck in the net. Off the draw, Arnold with it. Arnold to Hickey. Hickey out to Hanley. Hunters coming the other way now. They get it into the zone. Arnold going after it now. Reverse cycle. Eric Hanley going after it. Does not get there. Andrew Urquhart throws it towards the net. Knocked away by Arnold. Shot blocked. Hood with it. Trying to get it out. Almost knocked over. Puck comes up to him. Moves it up to Eric Hanley. Eric Hanley coming in. Over to Connolly. Connolly with the shot. Good save there by O'Shaughnessy. Connolly with it. Up to Gerard. Gerard playing with it on the blue line. Over to Eric Hanley. Shot, that's going to go up and out of play. Just misses. Scoring the second goal of the Wildcats. For the Wildcats, second goal of the night, number 21, Hunter Hood. For Hood, that's his 12th goal in the season and 27th point. Getting his second assist of the night, number 7, Isaac Connolly. That's his 21st point on the season and 29th point. Also getting assist number 88, Eric Hanley. That's his 4th assist of the season and 8th point. Wildcats on the attack. Betts! One timer by Betts from in the slot, and he puts that one past O'Shaughnessy. Don't know who got the assist on that one. And after that little scrum at the face-off happens. Kalita in on the forecheck after dumped. Sorry about that. I just got to write down who got that goal. Puck pops on net. Newman's going to catch it and hold on to that 17. 17:38 left to go here in the second period. And just like that, Wildcats come out, and it's 3-0 down now. Off the draw, puck to Worth. Worth with the shot, goes high and hits the netting. A whistle. And ozone draw for the Hunters. Off the draw. Seaman leaves that for Wilson. Held in though. Ludi slides that puck across to Martin. Martin puts it back around. Ludi on it. Ludi over to Worth. Worth with the shot. Tipped on net there by Andrew Urquhart. Puck put up to the point. Gives one-timer tipped. Goes high. Hunters looking to recover that puck in their zone. Over to Worth. Worth with it. And a penalty. Over to the box here for the Wildcats, number 12, Jeremy Wilson. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Scoring the third goal tonight for the Wildcats, number 22, Nate Betts for Betts. That's going to be his fourth goal of the season and 6th point. Getting the assist, number 72, Morgan Fleming. For Fleming, that's going to be his 13th assist on the season and 28th point. And also getting assist, number 17, Braden Kerrigan. For Kerrigan, that will be his 6th assist on the season and 12th point. And Hanley, when he got his assist, it was actually his 13th point on the season. It was his 4th assist and 13th point. I just read my stats incorrectly. Coming the other way with it now, Worth as he comes in the zone. Hunters on the power play right now for 120. Puck sent across. Hawko with it. Hawko moves that down low. Beliveau with it. Trying to get to Morris in front. Beliveau back on it. Over to Hawko. Hawko with it. And Fletcher steals that puck. Fletcher coming the other way. Taking it in. Trying to slide it down low. Gets that puck back. Rips a shot off. Going after down low. Cuts back to Jesse Sinclair. Shot goes high. Gerard with it. Gerard over to Hanley. Hanley with it. Trying to shoot it on goal. Hits the glove. Goes wide. Grabbed now by Worth. Worth off the boards. Puck wrapped around. Stopped behind the net by Meaden. Shot around now. And shot off the draw. Stoddard with it. Sorry, not off the draw. Shot off the scrum. And puck put into the Hunter zone. O'Shaughnessy puts that puck out. Up to Ludi. Ludi coming the other way now. Dishes that across. And Martin trying to pass it across. Stoddard trying to move that out top to Eric Hanley. Behind his net now, Newman. He moves that over to Max Hanley. He goes to Betts. Betts up to Stoddard. Gets it down into the zone. Eric Hanley going after it. Wildcats on a line change. Gerard trying to hold the line. No icing on the play. Hood racing back for it. Gets that puck. Moves that over to Eric Hanley. Hanley coming in the zone. 4 players in. Shot from Hanley. Tipped wide. Hunter's trying to break it out now. And that's going to, is Eric Hanley with the vertical. Trying to keep it onside. I thought that was onside personally. That was a pretty good jump. But the linesman disagrees with the call Offside. Off the draw, puck back to Wilson. Wilson over to Seaman. Seaman with it, up to Kerrigan. Kerrigan coming in down the side, sends it across. Fleming's shot, it's gonna just miss. Puck coming the other way now. Sent ahead. Grabbed by Wilson. Wilson cut back. Good move there by Wilson. Grabbed down low by McKnight. Trying to move that to Kalita in the slot. Fleming moves that over to Pay. Pay coming in. Cuts back. Hits Fleming. Fleming looking for it. Shot. Rebound. Kerrigan can't finish it. Pay. Shot. Blocked. Hunter's scrambling now. Trying to get it out. Nate Boudreau moves that around the side. Hickey trying to kick it free. Over to Kerrigan. Kerrigan trying to move that up top for Pate. Just out of reach. Puck back to Newman. He stops that, throws that out for Seaman. Seaman up, trying to get it up to Jesse Sinclair. Just a little bit too far ahead of him. And Hunter moved that puck back into the Wildcats zone. No icing though. And Seaman, nice cut back. Nice move up through the middle. Seaman still looking for a pass, trying to get that to Jesse Sinclair. Swift with it. Swift moves that puck over to Hawko. And he fans on that pass. Jesse Sinclair throwing it to the middle. Fletcher to Betts. Betts shovels it towards the goal. Fletcher moves that up top to Arnold. Nice slap shot by Arnold. Puck comes all the way back out to the point off the block of O'Shaughnessy. Fletcher with it, walks to the middle, hits the post. Betts on it now. Puck up to the point. Hickey over to Sinclair. Good try there by Sinclair. And looks like skating out of the zone now is the Hunters coming down the side with it. Morris to the middle for Belleville, trying to get a shot off. Takes a shot, good save by Newman. Another shot by Morris. Rebound, shot away. Puck comes out of the zone. Swift holding on. Swift trying to go to Belleville. Belleville puts it back down into the zone. Hickey on it. Cuts back. Looking for an option, just sitting behind his net. Moves that over to Arnold. Arnold flicks it in to Worth. Worth up to Sinclair. Sinclair coming down the side. Trying to get that shot off. Sinclair cuts back. Over to Eric Hanley. Gerard with another shot, misses. Arnold going back after it. Flicking it in, and that goes up into the netting. Ozone draw right now for the Wildcats. Hunter still trailing 3-0. Gerard stops at the point, over to Hanley. Max Hanley moves that down low. Puck behind the Hunters net right now, getting moved along the sideboards. Comes to Connolly. He's trying to get it out. Eric Hanley knocked over. And it's a 3-on-3 coming the other way now for the Hunters. They move to the middle. Gibbs coming in with it. Shot from Gibbs, and good glove save by Newman. $10:23 left to go right now in the second period. Hunters still trailing by 3 here. Yet to pull it on the board, but they have been close. And off the draw, Hunters move it up to the point. Then they wrap it around the zone. abbed by Peyton Boudreaux. That's a battle now alongst the boards. Hunters win it, and throwing it to the middle is Cameron Urquhart. No one there. Puck all the way back in the Hunters' end. Hum on it. Hum with it, coming around the side. Throwing it to the middle, and good stick positioning by Gerard. Still controlling the puck, cuts back, looking for some options. Drops that for Max Hanley. Max Hanley with it now. He's looking for some options. Nice move by Hanley up the middle. Tripped up. Jesse Sinclair coming the other way. And he's tripped. And finally, Wildcats get a power play this period. And we have our TV timeout. We will be back in a minute.
Today's game is fueled by Some Good, the clean, natural hydration shots trusted by athletes across Atlantic Canada. Packed with unfiltered apple cider, electrolytes, and no artificial junk, Some Good keeps you hydrated the right way, whether you're on the ice, in the gym, or cheering from the stands. It tastes unreal, it's good for you, and it supports local. Grab a Some Good and feel the difference. Hydration made simple, performance made better.
Now we're back in the TV timeout. Wildcats on the power play right now with number 24, Peyton Boudreaux, in the box. First power play of the period. First power play of the period for the Wildcats. And right away, they lose control of it. Betts with it. Hood has it now to Eric Hanley. Eric Hanley coming in with it. Drops that for Betts. Betts has it on the outside to the middle for Fleming. Shot there from Fleming. Hood with it to Betts, across to Fleming. Trying to move that back down to Hood. Circling back up top with it to Betts again. Over to Fleming. Down low for Connolly. Connolly looking for Hood back door, and puck does not come out. Betts keeps it in. Lets one rip coming along the side. Hood does not keep that puck in. Got some pressure from Belleville, and Hood just pushes right past him. Coming into the zone, onside, one-on-one. Hood's going for the shot, and from behind, Belleville gets a stick check on him. 8:23 left to go in the second period. 1:01 left on the power play. Wildcats haven't capitalized yet. They are leading 3-0, so they don't really need to capitalize. Off the draw, puck down there in the corner. Cut back from Jesse Sinclair over to Kerrigan. Kerrigan, left corner now, looking for a passing option. Cuts up to the top of the circle. Dishes it to the outside. Jesse Sinclair on it. Over to Max Hanley. Hanley over to Fletcher. Fletcher trying to throw it to the middle. Kalite picks up that puck, coming up to the point for Max Hanley. Back to Fletcher, but now Gibbs following it up. Gibbs gets it out, pushing up with him. Pass over to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to get a shot, and he misses. Baldwin and Gibbs Good attempt. Now stretched out to Jesse Sinclair. 2-on-2 as he waits for Karen to get up, but he also waits for Fletcher. And Sinclair knocked over and puck knocked away from him. Power play expired. Even strength now. Seaman in his own zone. Looking for an option. Skating up with it. Drops it. Jesse Sinclair across to Kerrigan. Kerrigan, nice move across to Sinclair. If you haven't noticed, Wildcats fans, Amos Sinclair isn't playing. So I'm going to stop saying Jesse Sinclair and just start saying Sinclair. Hickey on it. Coming in. Shot. Good save there by O'Shaughnessy. Puck sitting there and bumped up to the point. Seaman can't hold it in. Puck comes out of the zone. Wildcats trying to get it back in. Looks like they will. Sinclair puts it down low, and puck going to be covered up now. Ozone draw for the Wildcats, off the draw, over to Fleming, shot, hits the post, puck comes out of the zone. Arnold going back for it. 6:20 left to go in the period. Arnold with it, moving it up the side for Pay. Pay does not get enough of it. Arnold slide tackles Hawko there. Moving it around the boards now. And going to the box here is going to be number 12, Noah Hawko. 2 minutes for slashing. Off the draw, puck coming around the boards. Puck knocked back behind the net now. Newman fake passes it, and he moves that up to Fleming. Fleming bumps it up to Hood. Wildcats on the power play again. Hood stops up with it. Trying to go back to Fleming. Puck sent out of the zone. 5:40 left to go here in the second period. Fleming with it. Betts with it, over to Fleming, up to Hood, drop to Betts, to the middle, grabbed by Connolly, over to Fleming, back to Betts, across to Connolly, and net knocked off by O'Shaughnessy. Hanley trying to fix it because he doesn't want to whistle here. Grabbed now by Hood in his own zone, coming down the ice with it. Trying to gain some speed, enters the zone, cuts back. Looking for an option, over to Jesse Sinclair, to Seaman, back to Sinclair. Slides that down low, Hanley going in after it. And puck shot out, the puck hits Sinclair and goes out of play. Off the draw, Seaman to Fletcher, over to Kerrigan. Kerrigan back to Seaman. Seaman to Kerrigan. Kerrigan to Fletcher, back to Seaman. Over to Hanley. Hanley to Kerrigan. Shot there, puck goes high. Grabbed now by Seaman. Nice move by Seaman, and shot gonna miss and covered up. 4:14 left to go here in the second period, and 6 seconds on the power play for the Wildcats. Don't convert on either of their power plays this period, probably. I mean, they might score in the next 6 seconds, but probably not. And off the draw, Sauter moves that up to the point. Hickey wraps that puck around. Battle for it. And stepping out with it, Hawko coming down the side. Shot from Hawko, gonna miss. And now picked up Arnold to the side for Betts. Betts up to Pay. And offside. Stoddard couldn't hold it. He could not hold the line. He tried as hard as off the draw. Betts with it, coming down the side. Good try. Battle for the puck, just kind of stuck there. Ref getting ready to blow his whistle. And puck does come loose. Right back in. Puck does come loose. Hickey puts it down low. Shaughnessy out of his net to play it. Sliding it back around the boards. Puck bumped ahead to Kalita. Kalita coming into the zone with it. Bumps it to the middle. Peyton Boudreaux with it. Around the zone for Morris. And it looks like a penalty on the Wildcats. And going in the box here, number 22, Nate Betts, 2 minutes for slashing. Second power play of the period now for the Hunters. Unsuccessful in the first one, obviously, because they're losing 3-0 and looking to change it up here. And off the draw, puck up to the point. Gibbs with it, sends that across. Shot, puck coming around to Swift. Swift looking for a play. Trying to get that to somebody, unable to do so. Comes back up to the top. Andrew Urquhart to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to one-time that pass. Connolly out to Hood. Hood pokes it through. Andrew Urquhart with it. Up to Gibbs on the side. Passed across to Swift. Gets around Hood coming down the side. Wraps that puck and Gerard going after it now. Good hit there by Gerard on Andrew Urquhart. Martin moves it up to the point. Gibbs holds the line. Shot on goal. Tipped just wide. Swift with it. Max Hanley shoots it down the ice. Wildcats going for a change. O'Shaughnessy passes that puck out to Andrew Urquhart. See, and here's the thing. The ref blew the whistle because there was too many men. But I think he forgot that he called that. I think he just forgot that he called the too many men penalty. So Wildcats, their lucky day, they almost just went 4 on. Puck coming in front. And now Fletcher coming the other way. Fletcher's carrying it down the right side. And in front, Jesse Sinclair, he trips up on the invisible stick. Puck coming the other way. Baldwin with it. Wrapping that puck around the zone. Worth picks it up. And puck sent out of the zone. And Hunters have it behind their net now. Puck coming the other way. Eric Hanley fails his pick up there. Bellevaux trying to get that puck in the zone. Eric Hanley up to Jesse Sinclair. Sinclair wheeling it down the ice. Trying to get that to the middle. Good save by O'Shaughnessy. Wildcats crashing the net. And cleared away by the Hunters. Hunters coming the other way. Grabbed by Hawko. Hawko has it. His shot gets deflected, misses. Trying to keep that puck in the zone. Baldwin doesn't do a great job of it. And Seaman over to Fleming, and Fleming puts that over O'Shaughnessy's shoulder. $20 seconds left in the period there. Goal for number 72, Morgan Fleming. Assist for number 55, Jacob Seaman. Don't know the other assist. The Wildcats really lucky there. Almost went 5-on-3 for them, but the ref forgot he called a too many men penalty on them. Gibbs with it. He's going to ice the puck. Scoring the fourth goal of the night for the Wildcats, the second point of the game, first goal, number 72, Morgan Fleming. For Fleming, that's his 16th goal and 29th point. Getting an assist, number 55, Jacob Seaman, that's his 14th assist and 8th point. Also getting an assist is going to be number 88 for second assist of the game, Eric Hanley. For Hanley, that is his 5th assist on the season and 14th point, and the buzzer goes so far after 2. And so far after 2, score 4-0 Wildcats, and no idea what the shots are, but Hanley just lost $400, so broke his stick in half. We'll be back third period in 10-15 minutes. Welcome to the third period of the game between the U18 Martian Milko Hunters and the Valley Wildcats. So far after two, Wildcats winning 4-0. Jesse Sinclair trying to throw that across for Fletcher. Fletcher moves that into the zone, Betts with it. Fletcher trying to get it shot off, can't, grabbing it, taking it the other way now. Cameron Urquhart, he gets that puck knocked away from him. Gibbs steps up into it, knocks that puck over to the side. Gibbs sends that around the boards. Jesse Sinclair with it, sends that puck out. Cameron Urquhart with it, puck moved around, Gibbs on it. Stretch pass, diving is Nate Boudreaux trying to get a stick on it, barely misses. And 19:08 left in the period. And off the draw shot, Eric Hanley gets a shot on there. Good save by O'Shaughnessy. And now two Hunters fall on each other. Hood up top to Hickey. Hickey with the shot. Good save by O'Shaughnessy. And off the draw, Connolly back to Hickey. Hickey shot tipped by Hood, almost with a hat trick there as that puck just misses. Battle for the puck on the boards, comes to Hood, coming across the top of the circle. Down to Hickey, Hickey shot. Rebound pops way out. Ludi with it, across to Martin. Martin coming in on Arnold's shot. Good save there by Newman. Rebound up for Hawko. Gets past Hawko, Eric Hanley wheeling with it. Trying to cut to the middle, still holding on to that puck. Swift to Hawko. Hawko just wraps it around the boards, and this will not be icing. Arnold grabs it, coming around the net with it. Drops it, bounces in front. Kerrigan's going to grab it. Kerrigan with it. Over to Fleming. Fleming up to Betts. Betts has it. Shot, he's gonna miss, but coming around the boards to Gerard. Gerard with it, he's coming the other way. But coming the other way now. Dumped in by the Hunters. Max Hanley on it. Trying to poke it through. Grab now by Kerrigan, around the boards to Gerard. Gerard up to Fleming. Battle for a puck in tight, and Gerard hits someone onto his own net. Hunters holding the puck in the zone. Fleming finally gets it out, gets past Hum. Gibbs on it now. Back over to Hum. Hum with it, coming down the left side. Gets around Kerrigan. Toe drag release. Good save there by Newman. Battling for the puck. Stoddard grabs it. Stoddard up ahead. Dishes it to the outside. Hood rips a shot. Good blocker save by O'Shaughnessy. Loose puck just sitting in front of the Hunters' net. And good job by the Hunters to clear it there. Skating that puck out of the zone. Morris, he loses it. Stoddard shot. Caught in the traffic. And Hum goes forwards and out. That's going to be on. No, it will not be on net. That's going to be an icing. .16 left to go in the third period. Time winding down. Wildcats still have a 4-goal lead. off the draw. Hunters immediately put it up into the netting, but this will let them get a change. 16-11 left to go in the third period. Off the draw, puck to Fleming, makes a move with it behind the net, puts it in front, shot there by Fletcher, doesn't quite find the back of the net there, good save by O'Shaughnessy. Kalito, lose that puck down low, put it in front by Fleming again, good shot by Fletcher. Fletcher over to Fleming, gets past him, Cameron Urquhart wheeling with it, trying to come down the side. Wilson knocks him away from that puck, scooped up now by McKnight. McKnight loses it, and now coming the other way are the Wildcats. Seaman to Fletcher. Fletcher trying to go to Jesse Sinclair. Just a little too far in front of him. Beats out the icing, though. Nice move there by Jesse Sinclair, coming around with it. He sends that across. Shot, tipped, almost makes its way in. Fletcher on it. And he's going to lose it. Puck over to Seaman. Seaman with it. Nice move. Seaman still making the moves. Thrown down low. Hanley on it. He is not going to be able to get there quite. Fletcher turns, and he's knocked over. Penalty on the play. Shot by Seaman. Hits the crossbar. Wilson controlling now near the ring out line. Shot by him. And whistle. Head contact penalty on the Hunters. And going to the box here is going to be number 14, Porter Kalita, 2 minutes. Head contact. And off the draw, puck won back to Betts, but Connolly kicked off the draw, Hanley stepping in. And he doesn't quite win it. Gibbs coming around the net with it, trying to ice it. Good pressure by Connolly. Hanley getting in there now. He's controlling the puck. Good recovery by the Wildcats, and Hanley just cuts to the middle. Nice move by Hanley, and he hits the crossbar. Off the draw, Betts to Fleming, down low to Connolly, backdoor to Hood, and it just gets over his stick. Hood trying to move it up to the point, poked out of the zone by the Hunters. Still a minute 30 left to go on the power play here. Fleming with it, over to Betts. Betts skating it in, takes it down the left side. Over to Hood. Hood across to Fleming. Shot, puts it high, comes to Betts. Renewed there by Betts. Coming down with it. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty here on the Wildcats. Going to the box here for the Wildcats, leaving number 88, Eric Hanley. 2 minutes to cross-check. He 4-4 for a minute and 3 now. Four on four for a minute 3, and then 57 seconds of power play for the Hunters. Off the draw, Wildcats get control of it, and they get it over to Sinclair. Coming down the left side, Sinclair driving, and can't quite get a shot off there. Sinclair up to the point, Seaman on it. Over to Wilson. He gets a shot off, misses. Sinclair looking to pick up that loose puck. Trying to pass it across, hits some skates, comes out of the zone. Seaman on it now. Nice move coming in down the left side. Fires that puck in, coming around the boards. Grabbed now by Hum. Good move there by Hum to get around Fletcher. Gets around Sinclair, wheeling it, trying to pass it up ahead. Siemens gonna cut him off. Shot by Sinclair. Blocks, coming the other way now. Ludi with it. Coming in with Martin. Drops it for Martin. Nice move around Seaman and knocked down from behind by Sinclair. Ludi picks it up again. Across to Gibbs. Arnold trying to get it out. Can't. Puck up top to Swift. Swift with it. Moves that down for Belleville. Gibbs over to Swift. Back down low for Belleville. Almost tipped in. 30 seconds left on the power play here. Fletcher with it. He's trying to get it out. Swift catches that. Nice move by Swift. Coming in, shot. Hits the body and goes wide. A little over 12 minutes left to go here in the third period. Gibbs sends it across to Swift. Trying to throw it back door to Ludi. Grabbed by Seaman. He takes a slap shot down the ice. All the Wildcats going for a change. Pay coming in, angling. Gibbs forces a pass. Morris on it. Morris throws that to the middle for Baldwin, tipped on goal, and great save on the play by Newman. Off the draw, puck down low. Max Hanley, remain around for Eric Hanley. Puck gets around them. Good hit on the play there. Stoddart coming in, cutting back, trying to throw that to the middle for Eric Hanley. Can't quite get there. Flicked in by Max Hanley, and Wildcats coming in on the attack. Good forecheck by Eric Hanley. Hawko trying to get it out of the zone, and Stoddart gets a stick on it to keep it in. Hawko rams it around up to Morris. Morris trying to cut past Gerard. And good back check there by Max Hanley. Eric Hanley with it now to Pay. Pay out to Stoddart. Stoddart coming down the sides with it to the middle. Max Hanley with it. And puck knocked away from him. Comes back to Hickey now to Betts. Betts coming in down the side. He has it now. He's hit. Still holds on to the puck though. Some of the Wildcats going for a change as the battle ensues down the boards. Fleming up to the point. Arnold barely keeps it in. Shot goes high. Hickey holds the line now. He's trying to get a shot off. Good stick there by Andrew Urquhart. Moves it to Betts. Betts in the middle for Kerrigan. Shot from Kerrigan. Goes just wide of the net. Almost bounces in off the boards. Puck to Andrew Urquhart. And Hickey shoots it in. Off the draw. Puck over to Fleming. Fakes a shot. Takes an actual shot now. Off the blocker. Puck coming over to Fleming. Fleming with it. Trying to come over to Morris. Morris comes up with it. Up to Andrew Urquhart. He dumps that puck in. Grabbed now by Connolly. Connolly on it. Coming down ice. Takes it down the left side. Trying to make a move around Gibbs. Just ends up getting that puck deep on the boards. Kerrigan moves that up to the point. Shot. Connolly going for the tip there. It ties him up and he falls down in his own zone now with it. Cameron Urquhart, D for Gibbs. Trying to make a pass to McKnight. And Hood, good spin move there. Sends it across to Arnold. Arnold with it. Puts that down low. Good hit there by Connolly. Grabbed by Hood now. Down low. Up to Seaman. Seaman with it. He moves that D. Arnold. Shot! And it gets in. And just under 9 minutes left to go in this one. We're going to have our TV timeout there.
Today's game is fueled by Some Good, the clean, natural hydration shots trusted by athletes across Atlantic Canada. Packed with unfiltered apple cider, electrolytes, and no artificial junk, Some Good keeps you hydrated the right way, whether you're on the ice, in the gym, or cheering from the stands. It tastes unreal, it's good for you, and it supports local. Grab a Some Good and feel the difference. Hydration made simple, performance made better.
And Wilson with it off the draw. Moves that over to Seaman. Seaman with it, coming down the ice. Gets it in to the zone, and he gets knocked off that puck. Moved over to Gibbs now. Gibbs taking it down the left side, rips a slap shot, and nice save by Newman. Scoring the 5th goal tonight for the Wildcats, number 16, Lucas Arnold. For Arnold, that's going to be his 6th goal of the season, 8th point. Getting the assist for 2nd assist of the game, number 55, Jacob Seaman. That'll be his 15th assist and 19th point. Also getting an assist for his 1st assist of the game, 3rd point. Number 21, Hunter Hood. For Hood, that's going to be his 16th assist on the season and 28th point. And Fletcher, good job there to break up that play with his stick. Gibbs moves that over to Worth. Worth trying to move it up the boards and thrown back into the zone by Betts. Seaman gets it near the red line, puts it over to Betts. Betts trying to get that to Jesse Sinclair, who kicks it ahead for Fletcher. Back to Sinclair. And they score, make it 6-0. And off the draw, puck comes back in the zone, and Newman's just going to cover it up. 7:51 left to go here in the 3rd period. Sorry about that. Just got to listen who got the assist. Gerard with that puck now. Lofts it ahead. Gets it to Eric Hanley. Coming in the zone. Rips a shot. Misses just high. Stoddard trying to move that puck down low. Hawcom moves that across. Sent up ahead to Morris. Morris coming in with it. Puck goes into the zone. Hanley on it. Throws that around. Pay picks it up. Pay with it. To Stoddard. Stoddard trying to pass that across, and this will be an icing on the Wildcats. 7:01 left to go in the 3rd period. Scoring the 6th goal tonight for the Wildcats, number 23, Jesse Sinclair. For Sinclair, that's his 12th goal in the season, 30th point. Getting the assist, number 8, Nolan Fletcher. For Fletcher, this is going to be his 16th assist, 27th point on the season. Also getting a point, second assist of the game. Also getting a point, second point of the game, first assist, number 22, Nate Betts. For Betts, that's his 3rd assist and 9th point on the season. And that puck is going to be iced again by the Wildcats. 6:47 left to go here in the 3rd period. And off the draw, puck shot at Newman. Good save on the play up top for Hum. Over to Peyton Boudreau. Shot, rebound, sitting there. Cleared away by the Wildcats. Puck comes out of the zone. Hum on it. Passes that across. And this icing on the Hunters there. Hum's so close to the line, but not quite over it. Off the draw, Fleming with it over to Betts. Betts with the shot. Good save there by O'Shaughnessy. And glassing out that puck goes from the Hunters. And this should be an icing. Yes, it will be. 16:14 left to go now in the 3rd period. Off the draw. Puck to Fleming in front. Betts trying to put that puck on goal. And just miss. And there goes Arnold out to Fleming. Fleming trying to make a move there. Loses that puck. And Kerrigan knocked over by Peyton Boudreau. Up to the point to Hickey from Betts. Over to Arnold. Stepping into a shot. Hits a body, goes up into the netting. .5:44 left to go here in the 3rd period. 6-0 Wildcats. Off the draw. Conley with the shot. He's going to miss there. Ludi coming out with it. Coming around the zone. That puck gets dumped in. Newman with it. Wrapping it around the boards. Seaman to Hanley across to Hood. Shot. O'Shaughnessy with the glove save there. 5:20 left to go now in the 3rd period. And off the draw, Conley with it up to the point. Stays in, trying to move that down low. Hood going after with Worth. Worth slaps it up the boards. Loose puck knocked back into the zone by Eric Hanley. Conley with it, down low to Hood. Coming around the goal. Getting hooked out of his mind by Gibbs. Conley gets hit there trying to go after that puck. And it looks like this is going to be a penalty on the Wildcats. box here is going to be number 7, Isaac Connolly. 2 minutes for roughing. Off the draw, puck sent over to Urquhart. Puck put down low. Grabbed by Ludi. Ludi with the puck. Coming around to it. Swift puts it back down low. Back up top to Swift. Move down low for Ludi. Martin with it to Swift. To Martin. To Gibbs. Fake slap shot. To Andrew Urquhart. Shot hits Newman in the head and bounces wide. And that puck can be iced by Seaman. O'Shaughnessy with the save. Passes it ahead. Grabbed by Ludi. Ludi coming in. Breakaway shot. Almost a goalie assist. And puck sent out of the zone. Coming back. O'Shaughnessy stops it. Puck moved ahead to Smith, and Smith, bad pass, Fletcher on it. Fletcher trying to move that puck to the middle, coming back to Fletcher, he gets knocked over. Over to Smith now. Swift trying to get something done here. They got 40 seconds left on the power play. Moves that over to Worth. Worth up ahead to Baldwin. Baldwin gets it into the zone. Him and Bellevaux on the hunt. Newman wraps it around. Worth with it to Baldwin. Baldwin knocked over, and here goes Fletcher. Slips past the hit, coming in. Drops it for Sinclair, trying to go back over to Fletcher. He's going to miss the mark there. Swift with it to Baldwin. Baldwin over to Morris. Morris to Bellevaux. Bellevaux to Newman. Newman has it now. Puck coming over. Hunter's trying to drive the net there. Baldwin trying to drive it, and Max Hanley steals the puck. Coming down the side, barely onside. Betts with it, shot, blocked. Out to Jesse Sinclair. To Hanley, over to Arnold. Shot by Arnold. O'Shaughnessy, glove save there. Fleming with it. Shot by Fleming. Almost finds its way in behind O'Shaughnessy right now. He's covered up. 2:19 left to go here in the third period. And off the draw, shot by Fleming. Puck bounces back in front, and O'Shaughnessy's going to cover that up. And Ozone draw right now for the Wildcats, and right away carried out. Taking it down ice, Hunters. Cameron Urquhart trying to get a shot here. Draws a penalty. Holding on to the puck up to the point. Hawka with it. Shot from Hawka. Puck coming into the corner. And Kerrigan's going to touch that. 1:55 left. And it's going to be a hooking call here. And right now, Wildcats, they got a power play for the... Going in the box, there's number 16, Lucas Arnold. And now Hunters have a power play for the rest of the game unless they score. Hunters still looking for their first one of the night. And off the draw, puck coming down low. Wilson with it over to Seaman. Seaman is going to flick that out of the zone. Hunters regrouping with it. Worth has it behind the net. Coming out. Over to Baldwin. Baldwin trying to get that puck in. Pace steals it from him right before he can dump it. And Stoddard moves that into some open ice. Puck comes back and shot up ahead. Seaman with him trying to move that puck down low. Puck moved ahead, getting taken the other way. Now Baldwin on it. Drops it. Coming in, trying to rip a shot. And puck knocked away to the side. Sinclair on it. Moves that to Stoddard. Stoddard over to Seaman. Shot by Seaman. Puck's going to miss. Last minute of play now. Beliveau on it. Coming down the ice. Moves that puck over to Morris. He sends it into the zone. And that's going to be iced now by the Wildcats. Andrew Urquhart with it over to Worth. 28 seconds left to play in this one. Hunter's coming down ice with it and picked off by Betts. He sends that back down low. Behind the net now, Worth controlling the puck. Moving the other way. And big hit by Hanlon at the end of the game. Another big hit. 5 seconds left, and that will be all. Final score of this one, 6-0 Wildcats. Third star of the game with a shutout, number 29, Maddox Newman. Second star of the game with 2 assists, number 88, Eric Hanley. And first star of the game with 2 goals and 1 assist, number 21, Hunter Hood. I'm Alton Hood, and if you want to watch more of these two teams play, they've only have a few more games left till Christmas. I got my Santa hat on, holly jolly spirit and whatnot. If you want to catch the final few games before we go on Christmas break, make sure you tune in at High Button Sports. And remember, watch out for those invisible sticks.